What's up, guys? Welcome to another Ian Outdoors video. Before we get started, make sure to go down there and like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. In today's video, we're going to be working on my new Holland baler. So the first thing we're going to be doing is taking down these big sheets of metal to go inside the baler. And this one too. And then we're going to put up the front hay pickup things to get them done, put it all back together, and then we can paint the baler. These are all primed and dried out. So we can just put them here, and then we're going to paint them red, and then put them all back together. Oh, this one's not light. Well, it didn't last too long. There we go. Oops. Now I got these front thingies hung, I should say. So I'm just gonna paint these. I had a new yellow, a gloss colory yellow, and then I ran out of that since I only had one of those small cans. Now I got a bigger can. And well, that ran out pretty quick, so I only got a few done. Then I got cat yellow, not realizing which color I had. So then I painted those cat yellow. I have a few that are cat yellow now. So I need to repaint all those ones. And now I got an actual New Holland yellow color that I'm going to paint them all with. So I'm just going to have to redo all these, and then we'll get something else done. There's one done. I got another, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 to go. All doing that. That one looks nice and shiny with that New Holland yellow. Now I gotta get that one and a whole big pile left. I'm not gonna film that because you can only do so many time lapses of paint. Taking this piece here, this one here, off the old piece of metal, because the old piece rotted out, so we got a new piece, primed, ready for paint. Now we're just going to weld that back together, and then
cut it off the round edge.
Cut it off the round edge, this piece here.
That's what it was. There was a round edge on here where your hay comes in.
So it doesn't go underneath.
So I cut the round edge off, and I'm going to weld it onto here.
The round edge is just right
here.
there. Because if we didn't have that round edge, the hay would be all going everywhere, and it wouldn't get as much in the baler. So
we're going to do it the way it was. That's what we're going to do.
Yep.
Tack it first.
Make sure to wear a welding mask whenever you're welding.
Don't look at this. It's a film.
I want to look through the phone. Eyes closed.
There, it's all tacked up.
Great.
Oh, straightened out.
We have the vise there, and we're trying to get it straight because the metal's bent a bit. It's not thick metal at all.
Need a couple of hands. I need to get you to hold that end, Ian.
Okay.
Hold that right there. Right there.
Oh.
Oh, I got it. It's right here. Right here. Hold
Right
it again.
there.
Straighten the rope.
And that's how we're straightening. So now I just got these ropes here, tied up these teeth for feeding the hay through. And now I'm gonna get in here and sand down all this back end once my drill is charged because the battery is dead. My baler has these kind of teeth right here, but other balers such as John Deere use an auger, so I wouldn't have these teeth and I probably couldn't be getting in there or none of that, but they're quite a bit different too. Design. I think International made balers with augers too, but I'm not sure. I do know John Deere does though. We just had a 7-Up bottle full of gas and a paintbrush in it catch fire and blow. Not inside the garage, right here, right next to Dad's truck. We was welding and sparks got into the gas and caught fire. At least we had a fire extinguisher always there. This garage did burn before, but at least it didn't burn a second time. Another thing that we did today was we put in these tanks for the generator to fill with propane or whatever goes in the generator, so there's no dragging those 100-pound tanks over there anymore. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these front thingies here. I'm going to put them outside to dry since it's really nice out now. The sun did start to come out for the last 3 or 4 days. We had really bad weather, so like rainy and wet and nasty, and basements were flooding and there was a lot of flooding. But now I put these ones out here. I painted them, and now I'm gonna let them dry. And so I'm gonna take the other ones off since they're sort of dry. They're kind of still a little wet. But I'm gonna take them off, put them outside, and they'll dry a lot quicker since it's super nice out. The birds are chirping and
I got
sounds
these
good.
ones outside to dry now.
I put them standing up like that. I hope that one don't fall over in the wind. So they wouldn't get all full of paint, the spots that I did paint, but I don't think that'll harm the paint too much. They're dried enough to not get ruined outside, but they're not dry enough to go back on the baler. So I'm just gonna put them out here, and I hope all these will be dry by the time more rain comes. Well, before the rain comes. Now what I'm gonna be doing is taking that red paint and I'm putting it on that big piece of metal. We primed it and got it all ready to go in there. So now I'm gonna just paint that. When I was painting this piece of metal here, it was really wiggling, like it was doing the wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It wouldn't stay still, and it's not the easiest thing to paint. It's not like it's rusted out like the other ones. The paint sticks to that a bit better. But I have these run spots. As I was saying, there are a lot of run spots and like spots where I stopped painting. There's like black marks through it from the primer and metal, I think. But I'm getting a few runs up top, and not much you can do about it. What Dad's doing is he's getting
Piece of angle iron ready.
yeah, and trying to get that old piece out. There used to be an old piece there, but it was rotten like everything else on this baler. So we're just ripping all the old stuff out.
There's new piece of angle iron in there. And I'll weld it in.
And new bolts. Instead of bolts, you weld it in, right?
Yeah. And then weld it in here. And then we'll bolt it in here though. So we can take it out and work on this.
Yep.
Okay.
That's going to be it for this video, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below. It did turn out to be a super nice day. It must be 15 degrees. I'm not sure on the temperature, but it is super nice. So that's going to be it for this one. Come back for the next video.